Good evening, fellows, and very warm welcome within the meeting. Yeah, and I hope you all are doing well. So today I'll start from oil. Okay, so for we have spoken about the oil in our last meeting as well. Yeah, so oil is a bit interesting. Okay, so I'll start from oil. So the pattern we are looking for is this. Yeah. The pattern we are looking is this on oil. Yeah, this is trend continuation pattern. Okay, so everybody knows that we bought here oil. We were looking to buy oil here at this place. Yeah, you guys can see that best place to buy, and this move gonna be impulsive move, strong impulsive move to the upside. Okay, so for continuation to the upside we need to look at this specific part or this specific zone. Yeah, what kind of price action we're going to see over there at this or this place. If we see corrective wave, then definitely we're going to look for continuation to the upside. Okay, continuation to the upside on oil. Yeah, so if we see this wave as an impulsive wave to the downside, then definitely we're going to look for the reversal to the downside. Okay, so this is the specific part we're going to look for. We can see that the previous wave is so strong and impulsive wave, which is giving signal that price can continue to the upside. Okay, so this is the pattern we found that before its formation. Okay, yeah, hi, so no, I hope you are okay. Yeah, so this is the pattern, guys. Everybody can see that impulse, correction, impulse, correction, and then the next impulse. All right, so we are watching for this specific part. Okay, what kind of price action we're going to see here at this place. Okay, either we're going to see impulsive wave or we're going to see corrective wave. If we're going to see corrective wave, definitely we're going to look for continuation to the upside. If we see impulsive wave, then we're going to see reversal to the downside. Okay, so those who are MACD traders, those who trade based on MACD, they haven't got the idea what pattern is this. Okay, they haven't got the idea what pattern is this and what kind of formation it is forming and where it will go. Okay, so some of MACD traders were looking like this. Yeah, they were counting this something like this. Yeah, A B C, A B C, A B and C. Yeah, so basically they are not looking for this specific part of the pattern. What kind of pattern is this? Basically they are just looking at their indicator. Let me show you the example. Yeah, okay, so I have created my own MACD, so you guys can also create your own one. So this is not a complicated job. Okay, so the MACD traders were looking like this. Yeah, A B C, A B C, A B C, yeah, and A B C, and the next one A B C, expecting something like this. A B C, yeah, A B and C. Sorry, A here, B here, and C here. Yeah, so A, B, and C. So they haven't got the idea what pattern is this. Yeah, and how this pattern behave, where this pattern goes. Yeah, so let me show you. We were anticipating buy setup here because we know that what kind of pattern was this and where this pattern behave and where this pattern go. Yeah, everybody can see that it was forming impulse. Yeah, this was impulse. After that, correction, impulse, correction, and the next impulse is appearing. Everybody know that when this pattern form impulse here at this place, then very likely this gonna continue to the upside. Okay, so this pattern very likely gonna continue to the upside, something like this. Yeah, all right, so this is the continuation pattern. Okay, impulse, correction, and the next impulse appear strongly to the upside and started to form a correction and continue to the upside. So we are looking this kind of impulse on oil. Yeah, but at the moment, from current level, if we're gonna buy, then there is no buy setup from current price. Yeah, indications are not good enough to look for buy setup, so we need to wait for the correction. Okay, so that our indication gonna give us some nice setup to the upside. All right, so let me show you the, yeah, oil forecast. Yeah, so when price came here at this point, we were looking to buy. Okay, we were looking to buy, so this pattern was forming at the oil. We were looking to buy to the upside. All right, so we were tracking oil on lower time frame as well. Yeah, so price just respected this level. Yeah, did not break down, and after that just started to rise to the upside, and we were waiting for that impulse. Yes, since very long, once price was hitting this plate. So everybody know that this is the best place to buy according to the pattern which I have shown you. Yeah, this is the best place to buy. See, best place to buy. Okay, so price was there, so we were looking to buy for this wave to the upside. Okay, and we were tracking this oil on lower time frame. This is the lower time frame. Yeah, 4-hour time frame. We were also watching 15-minute and 1-hour time frame. When we have seen price section on lower time frame, we get into the market based on impulse. Yeah, on impulse appearance. After this formation, when price was respecting this, we have seen impulse, then correction back, and then continuation to the upside. Okay, so this was the picture which we were tracking. Well, yeah, so this is the next one. Okay, so this is the impulse. When this candle appeared, I told you in the group that oil is going to reverse to the other direction. Yeah, everybody know that. Everyone knows that. Yeah, so we started to you know we bought at this place, and we were expecting that if price gonna form a correction or continuation pattern, then it is gonna be a next buy setup to the upside. Yeah, so short-term bearish trend broken. Okay, so this was the short-term bearish trend broken, and the next point to look for was this, and we have seen some price respected that place. Yeah, you guys can see then. Yeah, once price broken that place and started to form a correction back. And this was the correction. Yeah, trend continuation pattern which we were expecting, and after that we were anticipating that this trend continuation pattern gonna break to the upside, but this trend continuation pattern was against the indication. Okay, so buy based on this trend continuation pattern was highly risky, and I told you on other day in the meeting. Yeah, so buy based on this trend continuation pattern is highly risky, and price can come to the come to the downside and can stop you out and then gonna continue to the upside. Yeah, and you guys remember that when this pattern was forming, I told you that look for buy setup somewhere here. Yeah, it can break to the upside and can continue to the upside further. All right, so this is how we were tracking oil, and it was on buy place. Yeah, after that everyone knows that where oil went. Okay, so this is the forecast. Okay, this is the forecast which we were anticipating that oil gonna rise to the upside. Okay, and this is the picture after that, when we have seen that impulse or that wave to the upside. Yeah, so all you guys can see that this is a really strong impulse. Okay, this is really strong impulse, and just hitting the top trend line. Okay, hitting the top trend line. So now we're gonna see price action at this place. Okay, what kind of formation we're gonna see? Continuation formation or reversal formation? Okay, so this pattern is trend continuation pattern to the upside. All right, so this is the trend continuation pattern to the upside. Okay, all right, so everybody understand this pattern correctly. What pattern is this? Okay, so there is no doubt. All right, everyone is clear about this trend continuation pattern. This was the best buy place, and we bought there. We were watching for the reversal pattern over there, and we were watching for the impulse over there. Yeah, okay, and if anyone don't remember that, then they can look at the oil idea. They can get the confirmation that we were anticipating impulse over there when price was just pushing to the downside, and testing the bottom trend line of this expanding triangle. Okay, and we were anticipating that price gonna form an impulse, and once price gonna form an impulse, we're gonna join that trend to the upside. Okay, so let me bring that idea on the screen. All right, okay, so this is the idea. Okay, so we were anticipating that price is on buy place, nice buy place, and it can push to the upside. You guys can see that. See, buy if impulse appears. Buy if impulse appears. We bought that impulse when impulse appeared at that place. Yeah, and that pair, played well. Okay, so those guys who are relying on their MACD, they haven't got the idea what pattern is this. So they haven't got the idea what pattern is this and how this pattern gonna behave and which direction this pattern gonna go. Okay, so they are just looking at their MACD and counting their waves, and that is really lagging approach. The really lagging approach. Haven't got the idea where price gonna go. Just looking at the MACD and everybody know that moving averages and MACD is lagging indicator are lagging indicators. Yeah, they are not leading indicator. Okay, so now what we are looking for at this moment on oil, we're anticipating that this is the impulse, and we may see next impulse something like this. Yeah, and we are anticipating that price gonna break out this flat channel or trend continuation pattern, something like that, or it has already broken. Okay, so we are anticipating that price can come up to this level on oil. All right, so it can come around 70 or something like that, or even close to 60 or 65. Okay, so we are watching for this impulse. Okay, we are anticipating that we're gonna get this impulse. Okay, so now we are on we are watching price action on lower time frame. What kind of price action we're gonna see? Okay, so the trend continuation pattern formed, played well, forming impulse, can, going to going with the trend, with the previous impulse. Now we're gonna watch this place. Yeah, we're gonna watch this place. What kind of price action or pattern formation we're gonna see here? All right, if you look for a buy setup at this place, there is no buy setup. Okay, don't buy from this place. There is no buy setup. Also, buy setup is against the indications. Okay, your indications are not saying that price gonna continue to the upside. Also, your pattern is going to complete here at this place. Okay, trend continuation pattern is completing here. Now we need to watch price action. Either price gonna get down again into the pattern correctively or aggressively. Okay, so let me show you another example. I have got that example. What kind of price action do you guys need to watch over there? All right, just one second. So this is another example of that pattern. All right, and everybody knows that price just respected this place, yeah, and form an impulse to the downside. Now it is correcting. So the pair is pound and New Zealand dollar. Okay, the pair is pound and New Zealand dollar. All right, so this is the price section we are watching for on oil. Okay, let me show you the pair. Okay, so see, there wasn't buy setup at this place. Pattern just completed here and form an impulse to the upside. Same formation. Okay, same formation like oil. Okay, and we have seen impulse after that. Okay, and now price forming a correction. We're gonna see further price action here at this place. Either price going to continue the downside or showing an impulse to the upside. Okay, all right, so we need to watch what kind of price action we're going to see on oil. We are anticipating that this trend continuation pattern going to continue to the upside, and oil can hit to 70, 65 or something like that. Yeah, so this place we need to watch this place. Okay, of course you can sell for a short period of time on your lower time frame. Okay, but sell is risky. Okay, it can further push to the upside and then gonna get back into the pattern again, something like this. Yeah, and if you're gonna look for sell with tight stop loss, then you're gonna get out from the market. So be careful. If you are looking to sell on your lower time frame for this move, then trade with care. Okay, it is still strong, so strong. All right, so everybody got the idea. Yeah, so all right, so those who are looking at their MACD, they haven't got the idea how we're going to deal this pattern. And the other pattern, that is ascending broadening wedge, that is trend reversal pattern. Okay, so I'll again gonna speak about that, and we'll show you some patterns so that you guys can understand that pattern correctly. All right, so let's look at the trade setups we're gonna get into next week. Okay, so we are anticipating that oil gonna push further to the upside. We are watching for the price action. If we see corrective wave, we're gonna look for buy. Dollar index, there is no movement at all at the moment. Yeah, we're gonna look for further sign on dollar index in coming week, and we're gonna look for which direction gonna go. Yeah, so Australian dollar and CAD is just playing well. I told you on that day that watch for the price action at this place. Yeah, it can change formation here at this place. Those who sold here and stopped out on break even, they did well. Yeah, so that was a good trade. You did amazing. Some of you guys sold here, some of you guys sold here, some of you guys sold here. Yeah, some of you guys sold here. You did an amazing job. Yeah, you understand how gonna deal these conditions. Yeah, you did great job. Now what kind of formation we may see, this is the question. Okay, what kind of formation we're gonna see? So on lower time frame there was a trend continuation pattern and descending channel. Okay, so descending channel was giving a signal that price can reverse to the upside, and trend continuation pattern was giving signal that it can further push to the downside. Okay, so everybody know that this channel form against the indication. Yeah, with the indication when you guys gonna see divergence on your indicator, then you're gonna see this trend reversal channel on your chart. Yeah, and this trend reversal channel behaves like this. Yeah, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. Okay, and every time when price form correction, you can sell and hit the bottom line, you can buy, sell, buy within this channel. Yeah, so this is the pattern. All right, you guys understand that how you guys gonna deal this trend reversal pattern. Okay, so form correction impulse, and when forms solid impulse to the upside, then it breaks through this descending channel trend line and form impulse to the upside, then correct back and then continue to the upside. Yeah, I'll show you some example on other pairs. Nice example forming on yen pairs. So this is another example of trend reversal pattern. Yeah, this is your ending diagonal or rising wedge. Yeah, okay, so this is also trend reversal pattern channel, and this is a trend reversal pattern also, ascending broadening wedge. Yeah, we look for sell at the top. So this is the patterns, look like your expanding triangle. Okay, but this pattern is a trend reversal pattern, and that expanding triangle is a trend continuation pattern. Okay, so we're gonna look for further sign. Okay, so it can come up to this level again, all right, and can form flat channel. I told I have spoken about this on other day as well. Yeah, so for that price need to form impulse, very solid impulse, and then correction and then continuation. So we're gonna look for further sign here at this place. Okay, so no need to worry. If price form impulse, then it will give you enough time to close your previous trade at this place. Okay, and then continuation, then look for buy to the upside. Okay, so if we don't see that formation, then we're gonna see some trend continuation pattern here at this place. Okay, at current place, something like this. Yeah, trend continuation pattern like flat channel or triangle, or once we're gonna see a clear formation here, I'll update you in the group. Yeah, so if we will see continuation pattern, a bigger continuation pattern here, definitely we're gonna look for sell, for further sell to the downside. Okay, everybody knows that this pair has a huge potential. We have spoken about this pair a lot of time. Okay, so we are looking for this trade, and we are anticipating that we're gonna get some correction or continuation here, and then we're going to look for the further downside. So on, if we look at the daily, so daily may extend correction, something like this. Yeah, okay, so once gonna give us some more sign, then we're gonna look for further trade setup. If we see a flat channel, something like this, then we can buy sell within that flat channel. All right, and we're gonna hold our trade for the longer run to the downside. some of you guys who holding their trade at this place, so keep your trade, yeah? Don't need to worry about that. As I told you, if we're going to see some price action, nice price action, nice impulse to the upside, then we're going to close our short trade on correction back, then we're going to look for the upside for a short period of time. All right, so I hope you guys are clear on this pair. Let's look at the Uzi chief. Okay, so still this pair still to the downside, so nothing, you know, has changed on this pair, so we're going to look for downside. Still we are anticipating this and even breakdown. Okay, so still, you know, correcting. If it come close this place, then we're gonna again look for sell. All right, so some of you guys sold here and some of you guys sold on 1 hour time frame on trend continuation pattern and took some profit. Okay, so this was the trend continuation pattern and they sold and they took some profit, this much. Yeah, so it has changed, its formation did not continue to the downside. Yeah, so we're going to look for further sign, what kind of formation we're going to see on this pair. Yeah, either to the downside or to the upside. If hit the top, we're going to sell again. Okay, so on Aussie yen, we are still short here at this pair. Yeah, but still there is still room to the upside, so we're going to look for short on this pair. Yeah, currently we are on we are, you know, neutral on this pair. We are waiting for the clear breakdown to the of the, you know, the bullish trend, the short-term bullish trend. Once we're gonna see some nice price action or nice impulse to downside, we will join that. Yeah? Okay, so this is the pair we are watching for. Everybody know that we are looking for. Everybody knows that we are looking for the upside. Okay, for this wave, and we have got some nice profit on lower time frame, on 1 hour time frame. Okay, so we were anticipating that this corrective wave gonna break to the upside with impulse, yeah, forming some trend reversal pattern here and broken out with impulse, and we were anticipating that this gonna continue to the downside, gonna form a correction. Okay, so until price break below and close below, this impulse still in force. Okay, so we are anticipating to the upside. Okay, all right, so trade gonna get to the upside. Still we are looking for the upside. The image I have shown you was this. So this is the trade we took. Okay, so this is the trade we took, and the next trade we were looking, let me bring that picture if I can get that. Well, all right, yes, so this was the trade we took, and we were anticipating that price gonna rise to the upside. So everything, you know, it is going, everything is going according to the plan. The plan was that we're gonna see impulse, and we're gonna see correction back, and then we're gonna look for continuation to the upside. I'm searching for that picture. Where is that picture? So if I'll get that, then it's gonna be nice to show you. So let's leave it. Yeah, it's taking time. So I have shared that picture in group, so you guys know that. Okay, so close below, then this impulse gonna violate. Okay, so still this is a trend continuation pattern. This is a corrective pattern to the upside. So place your stop loss somewhere here and look for continuation to the upside. All right. Okay, so everybody knows that the bigger picture is this. Okay, so we are looking to buy at this place so that we can get a bigger waves to the upside. All right, and this pair has changed its formation. Okay, we were anticipating this going to continue to the upside. Those who sold at the top, they did well, and if they close their trade on this somewhere here, then they did well. Yeah, and if those who did not close their trade, they also did well. Okay, so they also did well. Those who closed their trade here, they did well. Okay, so the pattern was this. Yeah, how this pattern changed itself. The pattern was there. Now I'll take some time to explain this. Yeah, so that you guys can understand. Okay, so correction, or you can say impulse correction within this trend continuation pattern. Okay, and broken down. Okay, now this pattern has extended itself. We were anticipating that this is going to continue to the downside, but did not continue to the downside. Okay, now this pattern has extended itself, seem like this. Okay, we were anticipating when this corrective pattern was forming, we were anticipating continuation to the downside. Okay, and some of you guys sold, took some profit, okay, and bought for the upside. All right, so they were repeating their technique. When our price was just coming close, selling here, buying here, selling here, and buying here. Yeah, so this pattern has extended itself. So the next formation gonna something like this. Okay, so something like bigger correction. Okay, so it can, everybody can see that it can come up to this level. Okay, same like that. Okay, same like that. It has, you know, formed this correction and continue this correction and continue to the upside. Okay, so if price come close to this level, then we're gonna look for continuation to the downside again, same like this. Yeah, we sold here, we're gonna look for sell here again. All right, so still pattern is continuation to the downside. Okay, impulse is strong, this impulse is strong, and before this continuation pattern formed but did not continue, change its formation, and now pushing to the upside. So extended corrective pattern, or extended its ranges. All right, so we're going to look for sell here. So we're going to repeat same technique again. We're going to look for sell here at this place, and going to watch this place. Either price is going to break down or reverse. If price break down, we're going to keep our trade open for the longer run. Yeah, okay, if do not break down, then going to look for buy to the upside until price break through or break down. Okay, so this is how you guys need to deal with this pair. Okay, so it can further push to the upside. This impulse still hasn't been violated by this corrective wave. Okay, once close above, then it means this impulse violated and price can come up to this place. All right, those who are holding their short from this place and did not change their stop loss on break even, move your stop on break even. Okay, and those who took some profit here at this place and bought, they did well. Yeah, so move your stop on break even here and watch for this. Yeah, so gonna sell here again. All right, so cheap yen. Okay, so I'll speak, I'll talk about this pair in detail. All right, so we are watching this pair since very long. Okay, so this is the bigger structure. All right, everybody can see that this is the bigger structure. Let me bring that back to the monthly. Okay, so this is the bigger structure. We are looking for something like your ascending channel. Okay, so ascending channel. So we are watching price action on lower time frame for the short, okay. Let me explain this specific part first. Okay, what pattern was there? Something like triangle. All right, impulse and triangle formed here. All right, so we were watching this impulse starting point. All right, and if price do not close above, then we're gonna look for short. Okay, and whenever price come close to the trend line, we're gonna look for buy sell, buy sell. We're gonna repeat this practice until we see a breakdown. Okay, so same here at this place. Okay, if we see breakdown, clear strong breakdown, we're gonna join that breakdown. And if you miss that breakdown, then look for continuation pattern to the downside. And if we don't see this formation, we will see formation something like this, then definitely we're gonna look for buy to the upside for a short period of time. And once price is gonna hit the top trend line, we're gonna repeat that technique again. Okay, we're gonna look for sell at the top and gonna watch price action here. Either price gonna break down or gonna continue to the upside. Yeah, I have spoken about this in our live meeting as well. Okay, so this is corrective wave. It has to break down. This is a corrective wave, right? It has to break down. So at least price gonna come up to this point. If it has to continue to the upside, if this is a trend reversal pattern. Okay, if it is a trend reversal descending channel or descending triangle, whatever you call this. Yeah, so at least price gonna come up to 50% of this trend and then gonna continue. Okay, so something like, I show you. One second, bear with me. Something like I have shown you your pattern earlier, so same like that. Yeah, trend reversal pattern. Okay, so at least price gonna form this correction if it is going to continue to the upside. Okay, same like Aussie dollar and New Zealand dollar. Yeah, okay, so if this is impulse and price is going to continue to the upside, then at least price gonna form correction here at this place, and that this correction can come up to this point, at least this point where our impulse just started to the upside and broken the descending channel. All right, so it can come up to this place. So this trade gonna be a bigger trade to the downside as well. And if this is not a reversal, then it can break down further as well. So we are looking for this trade. All right, and whenever price gonna push to the upside, we're gonna look for sell. And whenever price gonna push the upside, we're gonna look for sell. All right, so if this wave gonna be a corrective wave, then we're gonna look for impulse, next impulse to the upside. All right, this is how we're gonna deal this. You can have buy sell within this channel. All right, you're gonna have buy sell within this channel, no worry at all. Cat chief, same, we're anticipating that this gonna break down. Okay, the bigger structure is this, we're anticipating that this gonna break down, we are watching for this. Yeah, so this trade is not just based on your hours or something like that. Yeah, so this trade based on your days, so it will take days like 20 days, 25 days or something like that. Yeah, so be patient on this trade. Okay, so if we look at this trade, for example, this trade, how long this trade took to come up to the top. So you guys can see a month. Okay, so this trade took a month before we were anticipating this price can come up to this place. All right, so be patient. Yeah, so this trade can take something like that. So this is a bigger trade, not a small trade like 1 hour 15 minutes or something like that. Yeah, so be patient. Once we're gonna see breakdown, obviously you can buy sell within this small structure on your lower time frame. Yeah, once break down something like this. Yeah, so we traded on this continuation pattern for this much. Yeah, we were anticipating that price going to continue to the downside and moved your, some of you guys moved their stop loss on break even, and some guys still in this trade. Okay, so once we gonna see clear breakdown, then continuation pattern to the downside. Okay, so same technique we're gonna apply here, and if that trend continuation pattern not gonna continue, we're gonna exit from the trade on break even. Okay, so if you are looking to buy sell on lower time frame, obviously you can buy sell on lower time frame. Yeah, so I told you on that day there was a buy setup here on this pattern. This is a trend continuation pattern, and this was a trade for the upside. Okay, so again form the trend continuation pattern, you guys can buy for this much. Okay, so this is not a trend continuation pattern or something like that. Yeah, it is, you know, forming a complex correction. So let's wait what kind of formation we're going to see. Maybe we're going to see impulse to the downside. All right, so there is no buy setup at the moment for shorter period of time, something like this. Yeah, so there is no buy setup at the moment. Okay, so we're anticipating breakdown. Once we're going to see impulse, we're going to join that impulse again. Canyon. Yeah, so let's look at the daily. Yeah, this is the pattern. Okay, so I'll show you using fibs. Okay, some of you guys were asking that how we're gonna use fibs. All right, so everybody knows that what pattern is this. Okay, so this is a trend reversal pattern. Okay, when price was there, we were looking sell. When price was here at this place, we were looking buy. When price was here, we were looking to sell. Okay, so you guys can see, yeah, triangle formation. Okay, watching for price action. Okay, expecting trend continuation to the downside. All right, so everybody knows that this is a trend reversal pattern. So I need to show you again so that you guys can understand. Let me bring that picture again on screen. Yeah, so folder was here. Yeah, this is the folder. Okay, so this is a trend reversal pattern, guys. You know this very well. And this is the other picture. Okay, so this is the other picture. Yeah, so trend reversal pattern form wedge, broadening wedge, rising wedge, broadening wedge, or channel. Yeah, so the reversal pattern was there something like this. Yeah, and we were trading within this channel. Okay, so the last idea we posted here on TV was this. Yeah, okay, so this was the idea. We were anticipating that price gonna hit this place. Okay, we know that this was a trend reversal pattern. Okay, and if we look at the previous idea here, at this idea, you guys can see that when this pattern wasn't completed and running into this, yeah, I was anticipating that price gonna rise and gonna break through to the upside up to this level. Okay, so everybody knows that this is a trend reversal pattern, completed, broken out with impulse, and you guys know that how this trend reversal pattern gonna behave. Yeah, so we have seen this impulse. Okay, we have seen this impulse. Before that, we were trading this daily channel, descending channel on CAD-yen. Yeah, we have seen this impulse. Okay, so for continuation to the upside, CAD-yen must form this correction. Okay, CAD-yen must form this correction, then gonna continue to the upside. Okay, so you guys know how this trend reversal pattern behave. Yeah, and this correction can come up to this level. Okay, this correction can come up to this level. So we are anticipating that if we see this correction, then this correction can come up to this point on CAD-yen. And if so, then this is gonna be a nice trade. Okay, so if so, then this is gonna be a nice trade. So this is the trade we are looking for. Okay, smaller channel has just broken and price just violated that trend line. This trend line is just violated. Yeah, okay, and playing at this trend line violated. Okay, so if you use your fib lines, okay, for retracement, then this trend, this impulse should correct up to up to 50, 61 or something like that. Yeah, this correction should come up to 50 or 61. Yeah, so you know reason why we don't use fib. Okay, fib gonna confuse you. Okay, if you can see that price forming this correction. Okay, and you are anticipating that this correction gonna reverse from 38 to the upside, or 50 to the upside, or 61 to the upside. So you buy on 38. Okay, but price do not continue. You place your stop loss here. You just violated the 38 point, the 38 level, then you're gonna buy on 50. But price do not stop on 50. Okay, and continue to the downside. You buy again on 618, then again price gonna violate. Okay, so that is the reason we don't use fibs. Yeah, so we use our indication here. Once our indication gonna give us indication that this corrective pattern is about to break out. Okay, about to break out, and we use risk-taking technique at that place. Okay, we don't look for 618, 50 or something like that. Yeah, so we look for risk-taking technique over there. And once we enter into the market on risk-taking technique, then we anticipate that price is gonna break out that trend continuation pattern. Okay, and we look for another entry on breakout to the upside. All right. Okay, so that is the reason we don't use fibs, because fibs gonna confuse you where at which place you're gonna buy, or 38, 50 or something like that. Yeah, so some traders use extension, something like this. Yeah, extension of this trend, extension of this impulse. It can come up to 50 or 38 or 618 or something like that, and then gonna continue to the upside, or can hit the 127 or even beyond that. Okay, so anticipate the next impulse, get the idea. Okay, something like that. Yeah, so anticipate extension of this previous impulse. All right, and look for buy somewhere here up to this level, or 127 or 161. Okay, so we basically rely on our indication and pattern. What kind of formation we gonna see here at this place, and we use risk taking technique and risk averse technique rather than using fibs or fibs retracement or fib extension. Yeah, and we look at the indication. Okay, so for continuation, it has to come up to this place where it has broken out. Okay, if we see this is a corrective continuation pattern, definitely going to look for buy. Yeah, and if we see this is something like aggressive sharp in bearish wave to the downside, then this can break down. Okay, previous low, this can break down previous low. All right, so it has to crack to the downside or for upside. All right, it can't go. Also your indication are showing that price is just about to reverse from this place to the downside. All right, so we're not gonna miss this trade. This is a very nice trade forming on yen pairs. Okay, this is a bigger trade, so we're not gonna miss this trade. Okay, so this is a bigger trade. All right, so this is a impulse broken out this corrective trend reversal pattern. Now we are watching for the correction. If we see this is a correction, then continuation. If we see impulse, then continuation to the downside. All right, let's look at the next. So I will not look at the other yen pairs because all yen pairs forming same formation like this. Okay, so euro yen, no trade setup. Euro Aussie dollar, no trade setup. Okay, so this pair is playing well. The bigger structure, we are looking something like this, and the weekly is something like this. Yeah, we are anticipating that price gonna hit the lower trend line. Okay, and it has just broken out this corrective trend continuation pattern at this place. All right, we're anticipating the price gonna continue. Now we're gonna look for the formation on daily, something like that. Yeah, what kind of formation we're gonna see? For continuation, price should come up to this level, and then we're going to look for sell here at this place. Okay, and at this place your indication gonna gives you an indication that it is going to continue to the downside. Okay, at current price your indication are not favorable. They are not saying that you should sell at this place. Okay, so there is no sell setup at current price. Also we can see that this is not a trend continuation pattern. This is something like descending wedge. Okay, you guys can see that. Yeah, this is something like descending wedge. Impulse started to form a descending wedge. So this wedge, you guys know that trend reversal pattern. Yeah, so now we need to see this wave. If this wave gonna form a corrective wave, then definitely gonna break down something like this. Yeah, you guys know when this corrective wave was forming. I have spoken about this corrective wave in the group, and you guys took that trade. Okay, you guys took that trade for a short period of time. You guys took that trade for a short period of time to this level. Yeah, okay, so here is the place where your indication gonna neutral or gonna favorable to the downside. So at current price, there is no sell setup for longer run to the downside. Obviously, you can buy sell for a short period of time within this descending wedge. Okay, if you see impulse here at this place, then there is no sell setup. Okay, if you see impulse, no sell setup. If you see correction, then your sell setup gonna be here at this place. All right, same like this. Okay, so we were anticipating that price gonna form something like triangle, expanding triangle. Okay, so this is gonna be best place to sell according to the pattern which I have shown you at the start of the meeting. Okay, so for this trend continuation pattern we need to see this corrective wave and then gonna look for next impulsive wave to the downside. So this is basically bearish expanding triangle formation we're gonna see. Okay, so let's look at the next. So you guys doing well within this channel, and some of you guys made a lot of profit. They were buying selling within this corrective pattern. Okay, so everybody knows that this is a trend reversal pattern. Whenever price come close to the lower trend line, you bought, you sold, you bought, you sold, you bought, sold, bought, sold, bought. Yeah, so you did well. All right, so if I look at the 4-hour time frame, okay, we need to watch some solid price action here at this place. All right, before buy entry we need to look for solid price action on lower time frame. The reason is that the pattern we were anticipating that gonna form, price has violated that trend line. That pattern we were anticipating, the pattern violated. Okay, so we were anticipating that price gonna respect this trend line and gonna continue to the upside. Okay, so currently price is just running outside the trend line but still in corrective trend reversal pattern. Everybody can see that this trend reversal pattern hasn't been violated by the price, still within that pattern. Okay, so we're gonna look for further sign on our lower time frame like impulse, something like this. Yeah, impulse, something like this. Then we're gonna join. Michael bought this impulse and he got some profit. Yeah, so again we're gonna look for price action here at this place. If we see impulse, then join that impulse and look for breakout of this trend line to the upside. Okay, so indications are favorable on this pair. Indications are saying that look for buy to the upside. Okay, so we are still expecting that price gonna break through this trend reversal pattern with impulse, and we are looking to hold our buy setup at bottom trend line. And if price break through with strong impulse, and if you miss that impulse, then we're going to look for a continuation pattern for the upside. Okay, so we repeat this practice every time. Okay, we are anticipating this impulse and we are trading within this channel for a short period of time. Okay, so far we are within the pattern. Okay, so same formation here on this pair, nothing has changed. So I have shown you on CAD again with detail. Yeah, okay, so the trade we're gonna look for this, so this trade gonna come. Okay, so this is the breakout point, this trade gonna come, so we are looking for this trade. If we see impulse, then it can break down. If we see correction, then we're gonna look for continuation to the upside or longer term trend reversal. So in Euro New Zealand, I'm anticipating that we're gonna get this trade. Okay, so we're gonna look for buy here at this place. Okay, I have done that. Okay, I have done that. Trinda, you need to watch the recording, and that that pair is also same like your other yen pairs. Okay, so bigger trade gonna come to the downside if longer term trend hasn't you know hasn't changed, then bigger trade gonna come to the downside. If longer term trend has changed, then price at least gonna give you a trend continuation pattern to the upside on all yen pairs. Okay, so the trade we are looking for this on this pair, we're gonna look for buy. Indication are favorable at this place on lower trend line. indications are favorable, we're gonna look for buy. Okay, so if we're gonna look at the lower trend time frame, there is no momentum. Everybody can see that. Yeah, everybody can see that. Yeah, there is no momentum. It can break up at any time. So let's price come close to the lower trend line, then look for impulse to the upside. All right. Euro USD, nothing has changed. Okay, correction. I have spoken about this on other day with detail. Look price action here at this point. If price come here correctively, look for upside. And if impulsively, stay away. Wait for the clear breakdown. Wait for the clear breakdown. Then corrective pattern to the upside. Okay, so the bigger structure is this. Okay, if we look at the candlestick pattern is not showing any breakdown to the downside, something like doji. Yeah, so it means that price is holding this place at the moment. So for sell, we need to watch for clear breakdown and then continuation pattern. All right, then we're gonna look for sell. And for buy setup, you need to wait for the price so that it can come close to this point. All right, this is not a aggression to the upside. This is not a strong impulsive sign which that price gonna continue to the upside. This is a corrective. Okay? And if price come up to this level and form an impulse to the upside, then we're gonna look for continuation pattern for the longer run to the upside. All right, so this pair is also forming a nice buy setup at the bottom. Okay, the bigger structure, something like this. Okay, the trade we're gonna look for is this, right? Correction, continuation, correction, continuation. Okay, so we are anticipating that we're gonna get this trade on lower time frame. In last meeting, we're anticipating that price going to form a corrective pattern here and then going to continue to the upside, but we didn't see that corrective pattern. Okay, so we were buying here at this place when we have seen this impulse. Okay, we were looking to buy at this place. So again, we will buy once price gonna hit this place. Okay, we can see that price running into the channel, and once price gonna hit this place, we will look for impulse to the upside. All right, impulse, correction, impulse, impulse, then correctively price is just going to the downside. So we are anticipating changing trend on this pair for longer run. Okay, so this pair gonna give you a huge trade. Okay, this pair gonna give you a huge trade to the upside. Okay, your indications are favorable here. Your indication are saying divergence here at this place. Indication are saying that price gonna continue to the upside really soon, and we are waiting for that big wave to the upside. So may I know your name, please? You can sell. Okay, you can sell. Miss Zara, Mr. Zara. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, Devin. All right. Sorry for that, mate. I wasn't, aware about your name. I was aware with Devin. All right, Devin. You can sell for a shorter period of time within that channel. Okay, the channel I have shown you. You can sell whenever price hit the upper trend line. You can sell for a short period of time. We are looking for the bigger trade to the upside. Once price gonna hit this place, you can look for sell. If this wave gonna come up to this level correctively, you can look for sell. Even you can look for sell within this smaller corrective channel. Okay, you can look for sell within this corrective channel. Okay, so if you see a corrective pattern, you can sell on these corrective pattern. Okay, so these were the sell setup: impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, again correction, and impulse appearing. If you see corrective pattern here, you can sell for the short period of time to the downside. Okay, but be careful. Once bigger wave gonna appear, that gonna really strong, so will not give you enough time to close your trade on break even. Maybe gonna stop you on on on, on your stop loss. Yeah, so that gonna really shop, that impulse gonna really shop something like this. Okay, within 3-4 candles, price gonna out from the corrective channel. All right, so be careful. All right, so we are anticipating big trade to the upside. We're gonna look for buy setup once price gonna hit the lower channel line. Okay, at this place, same like this. Yeah, everybody knows that when this corrective descending wedge was forming, I was looking buy at this place before this big impulse appeared. All right, so I took this trade and I was watching for this breakout, but did not get that breakout to the upside. So again, we're gonna repeat this technique. We're gonna look for buy, we'll watch this breakout to the upside. Okay, so if you guys miss this, not gonna get into this trade from lower, from bottom, then gonna look for continuation at this place. Yeah, continuation somewhere here. So continuation gonna form somewhere here at your trend line. All right, so buy setup, we're gonna look for buy setup at the bottom. So pound Aussie dollar forming something like this channel. Yeah, last idea I was anticipating that price gonna come up to this level, and if so, then we're gonna look for continuation to the downside. Okay, so price is just about to hit that level. Yeah, the place we were anticipating. Yeah, so now we are watching price action or impulse. Yeah, if we look at the lower time frame, we can get that, we can see that there is a impulse, and that impulse still not violated. Okay, so we can see this impulse still there, and after that trend continuation pattern forming. Okay, so look for sell at this place if price do not violate your impulse. Look for continuation to the downside. Yeah, we were looking this impulse since very long. Okay, we did not get that impulse. So we can see this was a corrective wave, and I told you that it can come up to this level when this corrective wave came. Okay, so if this impulse price do not violate this impulse, then look for sell. A first target gonna be your trend line, and if break down, then hold for longer and at least lower low. And if violate this impulse aggressively to the upside, then don't try to look for sell. Okay, it can further push up to this trend line, and if we're gonna hit this trend line, then we're gonna look for again. Yeah, we can see that price is running into the channel, ascending channel, which is also our trend reversal pattern. Okay, so cat, same, nothing has changed. All right, so let's see, once price gonna hit this, then we're gonna look for short. Obviously you can buy sell within this channel, this corrective channel, for shorter period of time. Yeah, on your lower time frame, there is no objection at all. You can buy sell whenever price gonna hit your trend line. Okay, look for sell here up to this. and anticipate and look for breakdown. Yeah, okay. And once price gonna hit this place, watch price action. If you see that price is not going to break down, then look for impulsive sign to the upside. Okay, impulsive sign to the upside, right? Somewhere here. Yes, yes. So you can see, yeah, you can see, where impulse. There was a correction, yeah, but that correction broken out with impulse. So you can buy at that time something like your trend reversal channel. You can buy this impulse. Okay, so you can have something like your trend continuation pattern impulse, trend continuation pattern, and next impulse. Okay, so you when you see some impulsive sign to the upside, you can buy sell for a shorter period of time within this, but but careful, yeah, careful. Use stop loss just behind that. Okay, use stop loss. Don't trade without stop loss within this channel. Trend reversal channel, something like, there is no trend reversal channel at all. We can see that this is a trend continuation pattern and broken down, and price is just pushing to the upside correctively, and this has to break down. Price can't continue to the upside like this. Yeah, this is not a reversal sign that price is going to reverse to the upside. This is not a reversal sign, Junaid. When price change the trend, when price change the trend, it has to rise aggressively. Okay, it has to rise aggressively. If price rise correctively, then price not gonna change the trend. Price gonna continue with the trend. So this is the sign you need to understand. So price is rising correctively. This is not a trend reversal sign. So let's look at the pound dollar. Okay, you can see price form trend continuation pattern. Okay, and broken down with impulse, and now forming this corrective wave. And I was anticipating this corrective wave since very long, since very long, since very long. Price did not hit this place at that time. Okay, let me look at the idea. Okay, when you see price market isn't trending and forming a corrective wave against the previous trend, then it means price gonna continue with the previous trend. Not gonna continue or not gonna reverse its trend if it is corrective. See, I was anticipating that price gonna come up to this level, and then we're gonna look for upside, and then we're gonna look for continuation to the downside. So for this, for the reversal, price need to rise aggressively. If price rise aggressively, then it means it is going to continue to the upside, changing trend. Okay, so it is rising correctively. Okay, so it has to break down. It will break down. Okay, and it can come up to this place. If do not break down before that, it can come up to this place, this trend line, near to that trend line, and we are watching breakdown. If price break down early, then we're gonna look for downside. Okay, so price is rising correctively to the upside. See, this is the corrective wave. This is not an aggressive wave. So it can continue like this and can come up to this point. Okay, if price break down before that, we gonna look for this trade. We're gonna look for this trade. Okay, so these are the updates. You guys can look at this idea later on. Okay, so this is a corrective wave. It will break down. So let's look at the lower time frame. Where are we gonna get some sell? All right, running into the channel. So this is your sell place. First target gonna be trend line, and the next target gonna be lower low. Okay, and if anyone remember that on that day when we have seen this breakout, and when we have seen this breakout and price was just pushing to the downside, and I told you that it can rise again back from this point. And if you don't remember that, then you can go back to your meeting, you can watch over there. Yeah, so the sell place gonna be upper trend line somewhere here. And if we see some nice impulse to the downside before hitting this place, then definitely we're going to look for continuation. Okay, something like this. Okay, impulse continuation pattern, but did not continue to the downside. If we see impulse here, we're going to look for continuation to the downside. Okay, if price continue forming corrective pattern here, then definitely you can look for short-term buy setup to the upside. All right, so longer term sell gonna come here. All right, let's look at the next. So then we place our stop loss just outside this structure. When we identify a pattern of structure, then we're gonna place our stop loss just outside the structure. So we were anticipating sell setup here, stop loss gonna be here. We're anticipating sell setup here, stop loss gonna be here. So that's really easy. The question and the point is to understand is where your structure is going to complete, and are you identifying your pattern and structure correctly or not. If you are not identifying your structure and pattern correctly, definitely you're gonna get stopped out. Your stop loss is not going to be reasonable. So before placing your stop, you need to understand where is your structure is going to complete, where's your pattern is going to complete. Then your stop loss is gonna be safe and reasonable. Okay, so there are a lot of other pairs as well, so we're gonna look at them in tomorrow meeting. Okay, so I'll give you some short trade on this pair. Yeah, I took this trade in last week when price was here at this place. Okay, if price come close to this trend line correctively or form trend continuation pattern, look for buy to the upside. Okay, so this pair has just one direction, it's pushing to the upside. Look for upside, look for buy setup here, place your stop loss just under that trend line. Okay, so really strong trend to the upside, everyone can see that. Okay, price is just pushing to the upside in really strong trend. Once price gonna form a bigger correction to the downside, then again we're gonna look for the upside. Okay, so channel, corrective, trend continuation pattern, impulse, then again continuation pattern, then again continuation to the upside. On lower time frame, you can buy sell for short period of time. Once price gonna hit to your trend line. Alright, in this place. Something like trend continuation pattern. Really easily. You guys can identify these trend continuation pattern really easily. So these are your win-win trades. Okay, continuation pattern required for the upside. Stop loss is just here, entry somewhere here, or you can buy based on your risk taking entry or buy on breakout. I bought on breakout. Okay, so any question? Any question, guys? Yeah, I'll do that, so you know. I'll do that as soon as I can. So I have spoken about the oil with detail and some yen pairs with detail. Okay, so we're gonna look for further detail. The pairs we have left today, we're gonna look on them tomorrow in the meeting. All right. So guys, thank you very much for being with me. If you don't have any question, then we're gonna end the meeting here at, yeah, we are almost 1 hour and 20 minutes away. Yeah, New Zealand and Chief, we're gonna look at that pair, yeah? We're gonna look at that pair. So still gonna get to the downside. There is still setup, yeah? If you sold, move on break even. If you sold, move on break even. Yeah. And if you took profit on this trend line, that's all right. Okay, so this was the trend continuation pattern. If you took profit here at this low place, then that's good. Okay, so again look for here at this place. All right, look for sell again to the downside. So thank you very much guys for being with me. I'll do that. I'll upload video. Okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna see you in group. Thank you. Bye bye.